Cedexis is specialized in what's below the iceberg of the internet. So maybe you know that the internet is about 50,000 networks interconnected into each other. So my goal is to accelerate the internet by doing three things. The first thing is that we collect billions of data, 7 billion data a day from real end user, showing the quality of the internet. Like Waze, Waze is showing you where is the traffic jam when you're on the road. So by having this real-time mapping about the quality of the internet, we see places it works well, places it doesn't work well, time of the day it works well, time of the day doesn't work well. And thanks to that, we are routing each user to the best platform, CDN, cloud data center in real time, and then show the value. So an example, for an e-commerce website, 1 second per page that we improved was 100 orders per day, which represent 1 million euro of additional revenue per year. We see lots of great ideas, IoT, new features, new website, video is growing like crazy. When you look at the video, normally in 2020, there is what's called the capacity crunch, which means that the size of the pipe will not be enough to deliver all the content. So, which means big traffic jam coming ahead. So everybody's focusing, I think, on devices, but the problem is not the device, it's the delivery. And of course it's less sexy to be the GPS helping you to avoid the traffic jam, but that's my role and that's where I see the future. So today when you're a content provider, you are working for your end users to ensure 100% uptime, performance, etc. And when you look at a website, 74% of the latency comes from the network, and when you take it from a mobile phone, it's 97% of the latency which comes from the network. And 3 seconds per page is faster, can almost multiply by 2 your revenue. So based on that, we focus on being the routing system in that. I had a chance to create the company in France. We raised 1 million in 2010 thanks to good friends with deep pocket business angels. Then we raised 7 million in the US through two US VC, Madrona and ATV. And we just closed, thanks to the tech tour, because thanks to Lisbon, I was able to close in less than 3 weeks, 22.8 million fundraising. And I met them in Lisbon. So again, thank you tech tour, because that was really cool. The difference is, I would say, the US VCs are a bit more number focused, short term, quarterly results, where the European VCs or Asian VCs are more have more long-term vision, which is good. Of course, you have to work on the day-to-day to achieve the long term, but that's something which is more. That's the difference I see so far. But it's pretty new, so. I think there is a good ecosystem for seed. A round start to be much more difficult, and the bigger the ticket is, the harder it is. So, 83% of the finance is US based, so I think that's why European companies move to the US, where Europe, I think, what I heard, if I heard the right way, it's about 3% or 2%. So, of course, the chances for high tech to move to the US is by default moving to the US, unfortunately.